Back here inside Levy Gymnasium on the campus of Columbia University. The Columbia University women's basketball post-game show as the Lions fall to the Lady Bears 70-66, as this was the final non-conference game for both teams. I'm now joined by head coach Paul Nixon. Coach, you led by 12 in the first half. Team got off to a very quick start, and then the Lady Bears went on a 15-4 run to close out the second half. What exactly was the difference for them why they were able to have so much success?
Well, they have two just really outstanding individual players in Dakisha Mathis and Amara Parker. And they just really started feeling it, especially from downtown. I mean, you could probably see a little better than me from where you're sitting, but it seemed like they were significantly behind the three-point line, and sometimes even, you know, we had a hand in their face, and they still were able to make those long threes. And I think the problem was we let them go in. We allowed them to get going in the first half. Towards the last 10 minutes of the first half, we allowed them too many open looks that allowed them to get into their rhythm, and they carried that over into the second half. And I mean, you look at it, I mean, 47 points out of those two players. That's really the difference in the game.
You know, one of the messages you've sent to the team is you're still looking for that game where you can have consistency from start to finish. So what was your message to the team at the locker room after, they let a 12-point lead slip away?
Well, that, obviously we didn't make smart basketball plays the last probably 8 minutes of the first half. Really allowed Morgan State, like I said, to get their best players into an offensive flow and rhythm. But I told them, it's a new game. We needed to come out, and our goal was to come out the second half and build that same, 12-point lead that we did when we started the first half. But we weren't able to do that.
What do you take away from this game, Coach, considering this is your last non-conference game, looking ahead to Sunday's matchup at Princeton?
Well, I think it was good that we got, Courtney Bradford back. She's able to get her feet wet a little bit and play, about half the game. So I think, we take that away, that we've got her back. I saw some, some good things out of some different players offensively that I feel like will help us down the stretch. And this is one of the first games that I can point to this season and really say that I think our defense is the main reason we lost the game. Because if we had just gotten a few stops there in the half court in the second half, whether it was, either contesting shots or not fouling them, because it looks like, they went to the line 16 times in the second half compared to 4 in the first half. So, we just didn't play solid defense in the half court in the second half, and I really feel like that's what, cost us this game. So I'm looking forward to the fact that, we can get better in that because we've been pretty good at that all year, and I'm hoping that's just a bump in the road for us today. And hopefully we'll be able to continue the improvement we made on offense into the Ivy League season.
Coach, thanks for the time, and best of luck Sunday at Princeton.
Thanks, Lance.